afternoon, Stockholm. I am so much excited. Welcome to this magic island.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on the lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true stock trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight dropping the chills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A bomb sky high, check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! I'm turning dreams into reality. In the lab with the formula and chemistry. New memories spark to motivate and make the industry shake. We put the bars in the place. I'm talking one chance at best, yes. Painting pictures for the culture, keep the brushes fresh. Flip the cover with the drummer, passion never rests. Freedom is a teacher under pressure, now we blessed. We always go for the go. It's one heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah. It's one heart, one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
And thank you, trainers and teachers, for teaching us how. And now I need you to know why you're doing this. I need you to know why you're doing it. I need you to be so definite in why you're doing this.
When I got that phone call, and I'm working 3 jobs, and I'm talking to a gentleman who's free. So I just say, all right.
When you're talking about earn that per week, guys, you're talking about you choose how fast you want your funds to grow or where you want to put it. So
you just have to be put in the right situation to become the right element for someone else.
Why I love GS Partners is because my mom and dad are with me all the time. And let's be honest, we all have had ups and downs, and as in a company can make you, yes you, have more ups than downs. If we listen up to leaders, and we can all make money like Willy Wonka in the chocolate factory.
And one of the things in the world we see people shackled in debt and employment and all these different things that restrict us from living the life that God intended for us to live.
I don't know about you guys, but I've been blown away, and I'm already a member. I'm already spreading the love and sharing it with all my friends, my family, and my network.
Upset when they say no to you. So your attitude has to be everything. You got to use a sense of urgency in this business. You got to have that do it now attitude. You got to use a sense of urgency.
This is not a personal, take it personal business. You can say next.
It's not all about money, but everybody wants to find out for themselves.
You're trying to get people to sign up for GS Partners. You are going to be you. We are going to be the brand.
Experience what we're experiencing. If you choose to continue working out at 5, make you some money while you're sleeping.
All right. To be a part of this team, Team Freedom, we're like a family. Brother Kevin and Shelby.
We thank Kevin and Shelby for the opportunity to assist with such an amazing history-making event.
Opportunity at it. Because you need the freedom, not just financially, but you need your mind completely free.
Sponsor Kevin to it for putting this amazing event on. Let's do that. Let's do that.
All right, greetings everyone. How's everyone doing? Glad that you can make it to this special crypto mornings, because we usually don't do these on Saturday mornings, but when we started, we used to do them 7 days a week, but now we moved to just Mondays and Fridays. But had such a busy day with meeting after meeting after meeting, we weren't able to get to too many of these streams this week, but we want to end the week coming out strong, because next week, Monday, Tuesday, we got a bunch of more business meetings that I have to attend. So I might do a pre-recorded or a replay or whatnot. But however, we did want to get this one out to us today because we don't want to fall too far behind without showing the plan, you know what I'm saying, and showing what we are doing and how we are doing it and position ourselves. So today's topic, family, we're going to highlight Bitcoin outperforming Warren Buffett's. Now, if you don't know who Warren Buffett is, Warren Buffett is he's a multi-billionaire. Say he worth about 80 to 100 billion. Any given time, they say he's worth about that, right? And they say he is worth about 100 billion, and they say he's one of the best investors in the Western world coming out of America. So this article here, which was emailed to me, is talking about Warren Buffett portfolio being outperformed by Bitcoin. So we're just going to go and take a look at that, and we're going to show, because we have to continue to educate our people on the power of cryptocurrency and the power of the blockchain to get an understanding of why the government of the United States don't really want us with it. All right? Don't really want us with it. Anything that's good for us, remember, they don't want us with it. So if they don't want us with it, maybe you need to take a closer look if you don't have it, because the government don't want a nation of free thinkers. So the more money you making, the richer you are. Your bills on auto, your mortgage, your house note, whatever, all this stuff paid for, a car note and all that. You got free of mind and you sit and think. Well, they don't want that. They want us to be scrambling, struggling to pay bills. So when we are thinking, we on somebody's job for 8 to 10 hours to 12 hours per day, 5, 6, 7 days a week, we on somebody's job. So we're doing our best thing. That's why you think most jobs require you to come in at 5, 6 in the morning. You know that's the best time you're thinking, right? That's the best time of your thinking. So they want us to come in at that time, so we giving our best brain power to somebody else, corporation, somebody else company. So by the time we come home 3, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we literally drain mentally. So it's kind of hard to do. And every time you receive that paycheck, it takes away from you. It takes away from you doing thinking for self and doing for self. It takes away. It kills that entrepreneur spirit every time you receive that paycheck. Every time. If your mind, you got to have it at the forefront of your mind every day that you are going to get free, that you're going to get off this job. You got to have a plan, and you got to be thinking about that plan. While you're on the job, you got to be thinking about that plan. So when you go home, you still thinking about that plan. Now you start executing when you get home, or even on break, riding home to the car, maybe riding home or riding to the job. You got to be thinking about that. How am I telling you this? Well, I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you what I have done. I'm telling you what I know. Most people don't get free from the 9-to-5 job because they don't have a plan and they don't really concentrate on the plan. So you don't have a plan, what are you concentrating on? You just living paycheck to paycheck. All right, hoping something gonna happen. So let's take a look at the cryptocurrency market cap before we get into this article provided by Cointelegraph. So let's look at cryptocurrency. The cryptocurrency market cap is still over 1 trillion. It decreased by 0.29% over the last day. Bitcoin, we're going to come back to Bitcoin because this is the highlighted coin that they compared to Warren Buffett's portfolio. Bitcoin is trading at $25,842.62 over the last day. It is down 0.31%. Ethereum, the second biggest cryptocurrency on the market, is trading at $1,638 over the last 24 hours. It's down 0.16%. USD Tether, the number one stable coin on the cryptocurrency market. It is 1 Tether coin paired to $1. Binance BNB, the third biggest utility coin on the market, it is trading for $215.06 in the last 24 hours. Binance is up 0.29%. Then we got XRP. XRP is trading at 49 pennies over the last 24 hours. XRP is down 1.31%. And then we have to look at the G999 coin. This is I'm a strong advocate of this coin. Going to stay an advocate of this coin. Our coin, as of coin market cap, say that we are up 24%. And we're trading over half a penny. So we're up. We've been up. Well, we just went down to 0.12%. So we've been doing pretty good over the last couple of days because there's a lot of stuff coming out. So you want to stay plugged in. You want to plug in with us. We got a big corporate meeting for guests and members with our GS Partners platform Monday at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You might want to get on there to see what all the hype is about. All right, see what all the noise is about, because we basing everything we do on utility. Now, all right, now we're going to come back to this because we want to take a look at Bitcoin, but let us get to the article and see what it's saying about Warren Buffett's portfolio being outperformed by Bitcoin. Okay, this comes from, like I said, Cointelegraph, say the future of money. We will have a future of money show tonight. We're going to go into the BRICS Summit because the BRICS Summit did happen on the 22nd of August. So everybody's looking and saying now we're gonna talk about why you don't see this in mainstream media, them talking about the BRICS and what did they do to distract us from the BRICS Summit. See, they always distracted. They always got a mixed direction for us, right? But it's on us to stay focused to see between the lines, right? Don't listen to control media. Don't listen to CNN, Fox, all them controlled by the enemy. They controlled by the people that don't want us to rise, that don't want us to thrive, that don't want us to be liberated. All right, that's what they want. So they're gonna always put out something that's a distraction from what the real issue is and what we should be looking at. That's what they're gonna do, and we're gonna tell you what they did to distract us and why you don't see nothing going on about the BRICS Summit in mainstream media. You got to go to YouTube for that, Facebook for that, Instagram for that. You got to come here for our Money Network for that. All right, but we're going to tell you tonight what's happening. All right, so here it is. Bitcoin continues to outperform Warren Buffett's portfolio, and the gap is set to widen. Spot and levered Bitcoin positions have outperformed Berkshire's Hathaway stock performance since early 2019. Is it time for Warren Buffett to buy Bitcoin? He's not a Bitcoin advocate, so he's safe. He wasn't a gold advocate. Then he turned around back in 2020, 2021, I think. And y'all know what he did, right? He went and bought up a whole lot of stock into a gold mining company, but he ain't a gold head, though. So you can't listen to these folks. You can't listen to them. Warren Buffett, the renowned investor and chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, celebrated his 93rd birthday. Man, 93 years old. On August the 30th. Throughout his lengthy career, he has adhered steadfastly to a value investing strategy that bears some resemblance to the buy and hold approach often associated with cryptocurrencies. However, Buffett's focus is on assets with strong earnings potential and investing in companies and sectors where he and his team possess a deep understanding of the associated risk, competition, and advantages. The question is whether such a laser-eyed strategy can outperform Bitcoin, trading at $25,844 in the long run. Moreover, investors should question why one of the greatest stock pickers of all time currently holds cash and short-term bonds as the second largest position in his portfolio. Now, we was told by a Jewish rabbi from New York that Warren Buffett and Bill Gates had moved all of their money out of dollars. Cash don't mean dollars. Just because it say cash don't mean he's holding dollars. All right. So he into, now listen, now there's something now. If Warren Buffett, there's something y'all need to think about. If Warren Buffett is out of dollars, Bill Gates out of dollars, because they was told to by the bankers, the international bankers, to do so, and they followed suit. But if they saying Warren Buffett's still holding cash and he's holding short-term bonds, a bond is debt. So he holding short-term bonds to go ahead and get his money or his percentages off of them. He's not holding long-term bonds, and the long-term bonds are like 10-year bonds, 20-year bonds. He's not holding that. It's because they ain't looking for this thing to last too longer. So they already out of dollars because they expect the dollar to collapse at any time. So he's not in the dollar. He in the euros. He in the English pound. He in the Swiss franc. That's what they in. I'm just letting y'all know. They got money tied up in a bunch of companies and corporations and stuff like that. This is how they work their money. This is what they do. This is some high science when it comes to building wealth, when it comes to putting money to work. Warren Buffett don't have long-term bonds. He has short-term bonds, 3 probably to 5 years. Hint, hint, clue, clue. All right. That when Warren Buffett believes something ain't right. An interesting example of his approach is Berkshire Hathaway's largest holding, Apple shares. Berkshire initially acquired these shares in early 2016 when Apple was already valued at over $500 billion. So the firm was far from being an early investor. Notably, Berkshire Hathaway continued to add to its AAPL investment in 2022, even though the stock had rallied over 500% since its initial purchase. This illustrates Buffett's commitment to long-term investment strategies, regardless of recent price movements. So he ain't selling out of these assets quick. If he got stock, he ain't selling out quick. I heard him say, you can find a video on YouTube or somewhere. He said that any investment he gets in, he thinks no minimum, no less than 5 years is he looking at it. No less than 5 years. No less than 5 years, family. This is what Warren Buffett is thinking about. All right. So that's important for us to think, because some of us have a short-term thing, especially when it comes to crypto. We're getting the crypto, and if coin don't pop in 3 months, we ready to sell. Oh, this ain't nothing. Oh, I lost my money and it went down. We ready to sell. All right? And we ready to sell, but I'm going to tell you what Robert Kiyosaki said. You don't make money on the sale of an asset. You make money on the buy. When did you buy it compared to when did you sell it? Right? Some of us be so quick and don't know what's going on. We sell our asset at a loss. Then we come and say, well, I lost money in that. I lost money in the crypto. You know, I had Bitcoin when it was 30,000, and then I sold it because I seen it drop to 25,000. That means you locked in your own loss. So don't say that you lost it. Say I made a decision to take a loss in crypto. That's what you need to say. Why? Because if I bought it at that price, unless I just absolutely needed the money. See, investors don't do that. See, an investor, a real entrepreneur don't really go into nothing thinking that one day I'm going to need that money. I will do it if I need that money later on. But when I go into this, I got a long-term perspective. 5 years. 5 years. I got a long-term perspective to let that money sit over there, and I go figure out how to make some money some way else, some other kind of way. I'm going to figure that out I'm going to make money from something else, right? Whether if I sell a product, whether if I start a business, I'm going to make money from something else. I'm going to let that be. Now, if I run into a hard time and I'm strapped for cash flow, then maybe I will consider selling out of that asset to get cash flow, because that's another thing that assets can do. assets will have you with multiple options when these stuff happen. Now, when you just have a job, you don't have no options. That's why we take whole assets. Why? Because it's something that if I go and get, say I was going and get just type of hypothetical. Say I was to go and get 10 ounces of gold. 10 ounces of gold. It ain't really bringing me no interest like that. However, it is insurance, it's protection, but I can't walk around and just spend gold. So that'll be something saved for the long term. Now, whenever I need it, pretty much whatever price I got it at, gold still gonna be that value 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 2-3 years from now. This is the science. So I got that set to the side. If I ever needed cash, I can always liquidate the gold. Bam. That's the science. Because if you hold it in cash, hold it in your bank account, you're going to spend it. Something going to come up. You can't hold dollars. Something going to come up. You feel what I'm saying? And if you hold it in the bank, you might just get robbed by the bank. You feel me? Yeah. Warren Buffett downplays non-productive commodities as a store of value. In a February 2012 shareholder letter, Hathaway expressed concerns about the devaluation of paper currency and discussed the limitations of gold as a store of value. It argued that gold lacks practical utility, with demand for industrial and jewelry purposes falling short of production. And its price is largely driven by fear-based sentiment, which leads to only temporary price increases. In contrast, investments in productive companies generate sustainable dividends and returns. Berkshire and Hathaway also noted that regardless of whether the future currency is based on gold, seashells, or paper, people will always be willing to exchange a portion of their income for goods and services. Regrettably for Buffett, Bitcoin price surged by 683% in the 12 months following his critical comments on the viability of non-productive commodity as a store of value. Moreover, on a 4-year horizon, Bitcoin gains amounted to a staggering 9,014%. To compare the performance of Berkshire Hathaway stockholders to Bitcoin, considering Buffett's focus on earnings and yield, which is fundamentally different from the characteristics of commodities like gold or Bitcoin, this analyst calculated Berkshire Hathaway stock performance using a factor of a 3 to simulate a leverage position. Leverage position. Okay. Wow. You did all right. This is versus Bitcoin. Bitcoin up, crushing it. If an individual had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin spot and initiated a leveraged long position in Berkshire Hathaway shares in early 2019, the investor would have outserved a return of $7,020 in Bitcoin compared with $5,623 in Buffett's holding company. Similarly, for an investment started in 2017, it would have resulted in a $3,798 in Bitcoin as opposed to $1,998 using the leverage loan strategy in Berkshire Hathaway shares. The apparent inconsistency in Buffett's strategy is bullish for Bitcoin. It is important to note a potential loophole in Buffett's investment thesis. Berkshire Hathaway is currently maintaining a record high $147 billion in cash equivalents in short-term investments, representing 18.5% of the company's total market capitalization. This raises questions about whether it is waiting for better entry points into selected stocks or if it deems the 5.25% returns on fixed income investments to be satisfactory. And that's a yearly thing. This scenario highlights that even the most accomplished stock market investors may have reservations about deploying their cash. It also prompts questions about whether some of the funds currently on the sidelines, including the $5.6 trillion in money market funds, might seek alternative forms of protection if inflation makes a resurgence. Bitcoin may not be a perfect store of value, and its volatility has been a subject of concern. Additionally, it's exceptional to acknowledge that Bitcoin has yet to face a global economic recession, making it premature to pass definitive judgment. However, the consistent outperformance of Bitcoin's price compared to Berkshire Hathaway shares suggests that investors are increasingly viewing it as a viable alternative store of value. In light of this, Berkshire Hathaway's substantial cash position serves as a potential cautionary note for those skeptical about Bitcoin. With Bitcoin total market capitalization currently standing at $500 billion, it signals sophisticated and untapped potential for it to play a larger role in the financial landscape. Now they saying they holding cash, but what cash is he holding? Is his company holding, right? So this is a deep article. These are articles, family, that you got to get in because you got to look at it in all different type of angles. You feel what I'm saying? Warren Buffett. Do you want to trust Warren Buffett, who loves cash, who loves to invest, but he don't want Bitcoin, but Bitcoin and outperform him. He talked down on crypto. He talked down on gold. And I thought the article was going to mention him buying a gold mining company. Y'all can go and research that. He bought a gold mining company, but they don't like gold. But he bought the company that will produce gold. See, they're always looking for ways like that. So when he telling us to go a certain way, we got to follow their moves, but don't really listen to what they say, listen to what they're doing. Why? Because they prop up Warren Buffett, they prop up the Mark Cubans of the world, the Bill Gates, the Jeff Bezos, and they tell them what to tell the public. You don't believe me? Go and listen to Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, the only one tell folk get Bitcoin, do this, that, and the third. Him and Michael Saylor, right? Him and Michael Saylor, but Robert Kiyosaki also tell everybody get gold. Also tell everybody to start a business. Also tell he don't really mess with stock market stuff. You feel me? So it's in this time frame, it's about surviving. But if you got a chance to thrive and survive, then you can do so. All right, family. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Please go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ford Money Network. Subscribe to our team channel, New Millennium Bankers. Family, in our business, we were so close to it, and we rounded it off. We did $1.5 million in team revenue in the month of August. So our goal, our mission for 10,000 cryptocurrency millionaires is coming to fruition. So if you want to get in, participate in Project Exodus 10,000, get off the sideline, go to www.hardmoney.net and book you a private session. Book you a session so we can show you our passive income program, our system that we have that is allowing us to not only close the wealth gap, but close the income gap, because there's an income disparity, is an income gap separation that's going on the planet from the haves and the haves not, from the poor to the middle class, from the middle class to the rich, from the rich to the super ultra rich. All right, these are gaps, and it's based on income and cash flow. So let us show you how to get superior cash flow, so in this time you can be thriving as you are surviving. Because we trying to survive what's happening. The world is changing. So I want you to tune in tonight for the Future Money Show, where we're going to go into what went on in the BRICS. What does it mean for you? What does it mean for America? What does it mean for England, Israel? What does it mean that these countries headed by Russia and China are coming out with their own gold-backed cryptocurrency supposed to be released right now for them to do trading outside of the dollars with oil and all other type of stuff. What does that mean for us? I know you saying like, brother, that ain't a good thing for us. May not be, maybe. Right? But the world is going digital. And the world is going gold, family. The gold standard is coming back. Right? The digital world is already here. AI technology, all this technology, this stuff ain't going nowhere. So you better use it and come and get an understanding on why we use the blockchain to bank over. Why? You feel what I'm saying? It's a reason why, and you had an opportunity to do the same. So go to www.forwardmoney.net, book you a private session, man, and get your dollars on the couch. Get your dollars to work. You feel me? So the moment you put your money to work, you won't have to work as hard, family. So that's our goal. 10,000 cryptocurrency millionaire. Project Exodus 10,000. We not stopping. That's what we doing, family. That being said, family, we out of here.
The origins of life in the universe. First stages in human evolution. First simple technologies that started making our life easier. To introduce our multi-ecosystem. Here, the rewards are generated thanks to the fees applied to each service or product behind an income resource such as staking pools, credit card swipe commissions, mining fields, assisted trading, non-fungible tokens marketplace, interactive airdrops, mainnet masternodes, trivia games, etc. Available on platforms and devices. More than 3 million users expected by the end of 2022 could reach a milestone of $5 billion in total resources. Lydian World, the place where you can explore, earn, and have fun.